WNBA Playoffs 2025 preview. The teams: New York Liberty versus Phoenix Mercury. Let's get into it. We know the New York Liberty won the championship last season. Like I said before, there was some controversy around that because the Minnesota Lynx believe that the New York Liberty got favor from the refs and they didn't get their just due by the refs. And so there's maybe a little chip on their shoulder. Maybe they want to get some revenge, but that's the rivalry that's going on between those two teams. So the New York Liberty definitely want to win a second time in a row. And they would probably love to play against the Minnesota Lynx and to prove that they still are the champions. Now, the New York Liberty have gone to the playoffs 19 times, and they reached the finals 6 times. The only championship they've ever won was last season, 2024. Now, as far as the X factors, we have Natasha Cloud. She averages 10.3 points per game. Sabrina Ionescu, 18.4 per game. Leonie Fibich, 8.8 per game. Brianna Stewart, 18.1 per game. Jonquel Jones, 13.9 per game. So when they're all healthy and doing well, then they are a force to be reckoned with, the New York Liberty. And so one X factor is that they're the reigning champs, so they're going to be playing hard. They've had some injuries and some inconsistencies that could have impeded their chemistry along the way, but that is what they have been working on. The Phoenix Mercury, they haven't won a playoff game since Sandy Brondello was fired in 2021. In the past, they have won 3 WNBA championships in 2007, 2009, and 2014. Phoenix last reached the WNBA Finals in 2021, losing the series 3-1 to Chicago Sky. The Mercury have made the WNBA Finals 5 times in the history of the franchise. And so the X factors regarding the Phoenix Mercury is that they have people that can shoot the ball. They have good offense. They have even better defense. Now, since AT has come on to the Phoenix Mercury, she's blossomed. She's been getting the ball in the cup. She's been, orchestrating plays. She's been just all over the place like their machine, on the court. And she plays very aggressively. And so the X factors are, for instance, McConney, 7.7 points per game. Cooper, 15.9 per game. Satu Sabli, 16.4 per game. Alyssa Thomas, 15.7 per game. Natasha Mack, 4.7 per game. Okay? And they also have Dewana Bonner now, who could be a tricky matchup with someone because she's 6'1". Now, the thing is that for the Mercury, the reason why they got their standing, some would say, is because they played teams that were lower on the standings than them. And so that made them rise because they were playing, teams that were not up to par. So that might be a challenge for them in this particular playoffs, facing teams that are above them or that have a skill level that's above their skill level. Like I said, they play with intention. They play with some grit and aggressiveness. They have 3-point shooters. They can get downhill quickly. They can crash in the paint, no problem. But they also miss some shots. They also have just their defense is good, but sometimes it could be average. So it's not consistent. And they get off pace at times. And the thing with them, just like the Dream, you can see the frustration on some of the players when they get frustrated. And when they get frustrated, they are no good to their teammates. You frustrate them, there's a better chance for you to win the game. So the key factor for the Liberty is to frustrate the Mercury, get them discombobulated, get them off track, and then they can have a better chance to get their offense moving. So I don't know what you think. What are your thoughts about the Liberty versus the Mercury? Who's going to win that matchup in this series? Round one. Let me know about it in the comment section. Again, this is a preview of what my thoughts are about these two teams. My name is Barbara, around the WNBA. If you haven't already, you can subscribe. And until next time, peace and blessings.